A North Texas mom says the age-old stop, drop, and roll lessons saved her son's life during a burn accident. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live with that survivor's story. Lori.
Peyton, now that Braden is back to his active lifestyle, he is working to teach and encourage other burn survivors through the Parkland Burn Center School.
When I saw it, went to me straight towards Braden.
Braden Crandall was outside with his dad in April 2020 when his dad had burned a fire ant mound in their backyard. With the first mound destroyed, he began to pour gas on the second mound, not knowing the two mounds were connected underground, the fire injuring both Braden and his dad.
One corner and one's maybe in the middle.
With his clothes on fire, thankfully, Braden did not panic. He remembered what he learned in school.
Stop, drop, and roll.
That lesson likely saved his life. But even so, he still sustained burns to 51% of his body.
Being Braden, caring about everybody else, I was like, Mommy, it's okay, don't cry. I'm just gonna take a little nap. And, he saw me crying again. He scolded me and said, Mommy, I told you not to cry.
He and his dad were both airlifted to Parkland Memorial Hospital's Regional Burn Center. His dad, Mike, was treated for burns to his legs and hands and a dislocated shoulder due to the blast. He was released in 3 days. Braden's injuries were far more serious, with burns to his abdomen, face, legs, back, and arms. He spent 53 days in the hospital enduring the painful process of having his wounds cleaned and treated. Tuesday, he showed us how well his wounds have healed.
My legs right here, and my stomach right here, and my back.
After being released in May, the road to recovery was still difficult.
He had to relearn how to walk. He lost so much weight. He was back in the 40s, so that was a little scary. We were getting him whatever he wanted.
Now he is back to playing competitive soccer.
He was determined. He was doing private lessons. He was doing physical therapy. I've told him and everybody else, he is the strongest person I know to be.
Dr. Audra Clark with Parkland's Burn Center is one of the doctors treating Braden. She says summer is a time when outdoor grilling and campfires can often lead to burns.
I would highly recommend against using any accelerant if possible when burning leaves or grilling or having a campfire, making sure all kids are at a really safe distance away because flames can flash up. Grass is dry, fire can spread very quickly and can act a little bit unpredictably, even if you think that you have the situation under control.
Braden's chocolate lab was also injured in the explosion, but he has also recovered and is doing just fine. About 10% of Parkland's burn patients are under 14 years old. Peyton?